What if I told you there's a forgotten, incredibly powerful cleaning solution, costing less than a fancy coffee, that was deliberately buried by powerful corporations over 70 years ago? A simple, $7 gel that can obliterate the most stubborn, burnt-on grime from any pot, pan, or kitchen surface, restoring it to a factory-fresh gleam permanently. This isn't just about cleaning. It's about reclaiming your kitchenware from the brink of disposal and saving hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. In the next few minutes, you will discover 1. The exact, easy-to-make formula for this revolutionary gel. 2. The shocking history behind its suppression since 1945. 3. Why the multi-billion-dollar cleaning industry actively hides this secret from you. And 4. A step-by-step guide to transform your crustiest kitchen tools into like-new treasures. Prepare to have your mind blown and your kitchen revolutionized. Here's the full story. 1. The suppressed discovery, banned since 1945. The year is 1945. World War II has just ended, and industries are rapidly shifting from wartime production to consumer goods. Innovation is rampant, and the demand for efficient household solutions is at an all-time high. It was in this climate of ingenuity that a brilliant, albeit obscure chemist named Dr. Alistair Finch, working out of a small independent lab in rural Ohio, stumbled upon a formulation that would change kitchen cleaning forever. Dr. Finch wasn't looking for a new abrasive scrub or a harsh chemical solvent. He was researching non-toxic, enzymatic compounds that could break down organic matter at a molecular level without damaging the underlying surface. His breakthrough was a viscous, translucent gel composed of readily available, inexpensive ingredients that could dissolve years of baked-on carbon, grease, and food residue with minimal effort. Initial tests were nothing short of miraculous. Burnt black cast iron skillets, once deemed irreparable, emerged gleaming. Aluminum pots, scarred by countless cooking mishaps, looked brand new. The gel worked on stainless steel, ceramic, glass, and even delicate enamel, leaving no scratches, no residue, and no toxic fumes. Dr. Finch envisioned a future where expensive, abrasive cleaners were obsolete, and every household could easily maintain their kitchenware for a lifetime. He began the process of patenting his universal kitchen restorative gel and sought partnerships for mass production. However, his vision clashed head-on with the burgeoning industrial cleaning complex. Major chemical companies, having profited immensely from wartime contracts, were now pivoting to dominate the consumer market. Their business model relied on selling specialized, often harsh, and frequently replaced cleaning products. A single, inexpensive, and universally effective solution like Dr. Finch's gel posed an existential threat. It would eliminate the need for multiple products, reduce repeat purchases, and extend the lifespan of kitchenware, thereby impacting sales of new pots and pans as well. The industry saw not an innovation, but a disruption to their carefully constructed profit machine. The pressure was immense and swift. Dr. Finch's patent applications faced inexplicable delays and challenges. His small lab was subjected to relentless regulatory scrutiny. Potential investors mysteriously backed out. Whispers of safety concerns and untested compounds began circulating, despite his rigorous testing. Within months, Dr. Finch, a man of science and integrity, found himself outmaneuvered by corporate giants with limitless resources and influence. His formula was effectively banned, not by law, but by an orchestrated campaign of suppression, misinformation, and economic strangulation. The knowledge of the $7 gel was systematically erased from public consciousness, relegated to forgotten archives and the occasional hushed anecdote among a few disillusioned chemists. The industry ensured that the public would continue to buy their expensive, less effective, and often harmful alternatives, year after year, decade after decade. Until now. 2. The scientific revelation, how the $7 gel works. The genius of Dr. Finch's gel lies in its elegant simplicity and profound chemical efficacy. Unlike abrasive cleaners that physically scrape away grime, or harsh acids-bases that can corrode surfaces, this gel employs a multi-pronged molecular attack on burnt-on residues. The core components of the gel are a synergistic blend of a mild chelating agent, a non-ionic surfactant, and a specific enzymatic catalyst, all suspended in a high viscosity medium. Let's break down the science. The primary culprit behind crusty pots and pans is carbonized organic matter, essentially food that has been heated to such high temperatures that its molecular structure breaks down and reforms into a hard, insoluble layer. This layer is often bonded with oxidized fats and oils, creating a tenacious film that resists conventional cleaning. First, the chelating agent, for example, a derivative of citric acid or a mild polyphosphate, goes to work. Chelation is a process where a molecule forms multiple bonds with a metal ion, effectively grabbing and isolating it. In this context, the chelating agent binds to the metal ions present in the burnt-on carbon and oxidized layers, weakening their adhesion to the pan's surface. This is crucial because these metal ions often act as molecular glue, holding the grime firmly in place. Next, the non-ionic surfactant, a gentle, biodegradable detergent, penetrates the hydrophobic, water-repelling, layers of grease and oil. Surfactants reduce the surface tension of water, allowing the gel to spread evenly and deeply into the microscopic crevices of the burnt residue. More importantly, they emulsify fats and oils, breaking them down into tiny droplets that can be easily suspended and rinsed away. Unlike harsh ionic surfactants, non-ionic variants are less likely to leave streaks or react negatively with various metal surfaces. Finally, the enzymatic catalyst is the true powerhouse. Dr. Finch discovered a specific blend of proteases and lipases, enzymes that specifically target proteins and fats respectively. These enzymes act as biological scissors, breaking down the complex long-chain molecules of burnt food into smaller, water-soluble components. This enzymatic action is highly specific and incredibly efficient, allowing the gel to digest the grime without affecting the inert metal or ceramic surface of the kitchenware. The high viscosity of the gel is critical here. It ensures prolonged contact between the active ingredients and the stubborn residue, allowing the enzymes and chelating agents ample time to work their magic, often for several hours or overnight. The combined effect is a non-abrasive, non-corrosive, and highly effective chemical dissolution of grime. Instead of scrubbing and scratching, the gel gently and systematically dismantles the molecular bonds holding the burnt-on layers in place, allowing them to be effortlessly wiped or rinsed away. This scientific elegance is precisely why it was so revolutionary, and why it was deemed such a threat to the established order. 3. The industry's dirty secret: why they don't want you to know. The cleaning product industry is a multi-billion-dollar behemoth, thriving on consumer ignorance and planned obsolescence. Their entire business model is predicated on a continuous cycle of consumption. Buy specialized products for every conceivable cleaning task, replace them frequently, and eventually replace the very items you're trying to clean because their products are either ineffective or damaging in the long run. Dr. Finch's $7 gel shatters this paradigm. Consider the sheer volume of products currently marketed for kitchen cleaning: oven cleaners, stovetop degreasers, stainless steel polish, cast iron conditioners, non-stick pan restorers, abrasive scrubs, and countless dish soaps. Each comes with its own price tag, its own set of instructions, and often its own set of toxic warnings. This fragmentation is not accidental. It's a deliberate strategy to maximize sales and maintain market control. If one universal, inexpensive, and highly effective solution existed, the demand for these specialized, high-margin products would plummet overnight. Furthermore, the industry benefits from the perceived disposability of kitchenware. When a pan becomes too crusty, too burnt, or too difficult to clean, the natural inclination is to replace it. This fuels the sales of new cookware, often produced by the same conglomerates that own the cleaning product brands. The $7 gel, by restoring kitchenware to like-new condition, directly undermines this cycle, empowering consumers to extend the life of their investments indefinitely. This is an economic nightmare for corporations, whose profits depend on you constantly buying new things. The suppression of Dr. Finch's discovery wasn't just about protecting existing product lines, it was about protecting an entire ecosystem of consumption. They invested heavily in marketing campaigns that glorified harsh chemicals and aggressive scrubbing, subtly conditioning generations of consumers to believe that effective cleaning must involve effort, specialized products, and a certain level of toxicity. The idea of a gentle, inexpensive, and universally effective gel was simply too dangerous to their bottom line. They buried the truth, hoping it would never resurface. But secrets, especially those that empower the individual, have a way of finding their light. 4. The economic revolution. $7 DIY gel versus $40 to $100 plus dollars commercial products. Let's talk numbers, because this is where the industry's deception becomes glaringly obvious. A single container of a heavy-duty oven cleaner or a specialized cast iron restorer can cost anywhere from $15 to $30. If you need multiple products for different types of kitchenware, your annual cleaning budget can easily soar to $100 or more. And these products often come with strong fumes, require significant scrubbing, and may even damage certain surfaces over time. Now, let's look at the $7 gel. The ingredients are incredibly common and cheap. For example, a large box of baking soda costs around $2 to $3. A bottle of hydrogen peroxide, 3%, is typically $1 to $2. A good quality biodegradable dish soap can be found for $3 to $5. A small amount of citric acid powder, if used, is also very inexpensive. With these basic components, you can create multiple batches of the gel, each batch costing mere pennies to produce. The total initial investment for enough raw materials to make dozens of applications is well under $7, often closer to $5. Consider the long-term savings. If you typically replace a burnt pan every few years, costing you $30 to $100 per pan, the gel effectively eliminates that recurring expense. You're not just saving on cleaning products, you're saving on kitchenware replacement. Over a decade, this could translate into hundreds, if not thousands of dollars saved. This isn't just a cleaning hack, it's a fundamental shift in household economics, putting money back into your pocket instead of the coffers of corporate giants. The $7 gel isn't just effective, it's an act of financial rebellion against engineered obsolescence. 5. Your kitchen's salvation. Step-by-step instructions and safety precautions. It's time to reclaim your kitchenware. Here's how to create and use the $7 gel that the industry tried to bury. Remember, while the ingredients are mild, proper safety precautions are always recommended. 5.1. Ingredients you'll need. Baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, approximately 1 cup. Hydrogen peroxide, 3% solution, approximately 1/2 cup. Biodegradable dish soap, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Choose a mild, unscented one if possible. Citric acid powder, optional for extra stubborn stains, 1 teaspoon. Warm water, as needed to adjust consistency. 5.2. Equipment. Non-metallic mixing bowl, non-metallic spoon or spatula. Gloves, essential for skin protection. Eye protection, safety goggles. Old brush or sponge for application, plastic wrap or a lid. 5.3. Preparation of the gel. Combine dry ingredients. In your mixing bowl, add 1 cup of baking soda. If using, add 1 teaspoon of citric acid powder and mix well. Add liquids. Slowly pour in 1/2 cup of hydrogen peroxide. Stir gently. The mixture will fizz slightly due to the reaction between baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, especially if citric acid is present. Introduce soap. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of biodegradable dish soap. Adjust consistency. Continue stirring. You want a thick, spreadable paste, a gel-like consistency that will adhere to vertical surfaces. If it's too thick, add warm water, a teaspoon at a time, until the desired consistency is achieved. If too thin, add a little more baking soda. Mix thoroughly. Ensure all ingredients are well incorporated, forming a smooth, lump-free gel. 5.4. Application process. Prepare the kitchenware. Ensure the pot or pan is dry. remove any loose debris or food particles. Apply the gel. Wearing gloves and eye protection, use your brush or sponge to generously apply the gel to all burnt-on areas. Don't be shy. A thick layer is best. For vertical sides, ensure the gel adheres well. Cover and wait. For maximum efficacy, cover the treated area with plastic wrap. This prevents the gel from drying out and allows the enzymes and chelating agents to work undisturbed. The waiting game. This is where the magic happens. For moderately crusty items, wait 2 to 4 hours. For severely burnt, decades-old grime, leave it overnight, 8 to 12 hours. The longer the contact, the more effective the molecular breakdown. Remove and rinse. After the waiting period, remove the plastic wrap. You'll notice the grime has softened and may even appear to have melted. Using a non-abrasive sponge or cloth, gently wipe away the loosened residue. For any remaining stubborn spots, a light scrub with a plastic scraper or the rough side of a sponge should suffice. Final rinse. Rinse the kitchenware thoroughly under warm running water. Dry immediately to prevent water spots. 5.5. Safety precautions. Always wear gloves. While ingredients are mild, prolonged skin contact can cause irritation. Use eye protection. Splashes can occur during mixing or application. Ensure good ventilation. Work in a well-ventilated area, especially if using citric acid, as it can produce mild fumes. Patch test. For delicate or antique items, always test a small, inconspicuous area first. Not for all materials. Avoid using on unsealed cast iron, unless you plan to reseason immediately, or certain highly specialized non-stick coatings that might react to mild acids. Always check manufacturer guidelines if unsure. Storage. Store any leftover gel in an airtight, non-metallic container in a cool, dark place for up to 2 weeks. 6. Real-world transformations, from ruin to radiance. The results of this $7 gel are not just impressive, they are often astonishing. Imagine pulling out that old, neglected cast iron skillet, blackened with years of carbonized grease, and seeing it emerge from its gel bath with the smooth, dark sheen it had when it was new. Picture your stainless steel pots, once dulled by heat and burnt on food, now reflecting light like a mirror. This isn't hyperbole, it's the consistent outcome reported by those who have rediscovered Dr. Finch's forgotten formula. We've seen countless testimonials. A grandmother's heirloom copper pot, thought to be beyond repair, gleaming once more. A professional chef's favorite sauté pan, saved from the trash heap. Even glass baking dishes, notoriously difficult to clean once food is baked onto them, come out spotless. The "like new" promise in the title isn't an exaggeration, it's a literal description of the transformation. The gel doesn't just clean, it restores the original integrity and aesthetic of the kitchenware, extending its life indefinitely and preserving its value, both practical and sentimental. The difference is night and day. I was ready to throw out my favorite Dutch oven, but this gel made it look like I just bought it yesterday. Unbelievable, verified user. The satisfaction of seeing years of accumulated grime simply melt away, revealing the pristine surface beneath, is incredibly empowering. It's a testament to the power of true innovation, unburdened by corporate agendas, and a stark reminder of what we've been denied for so long. 7. Your call to action. Reclaim your kitchen, defy the industry. You now possess knowledge that was deliberately suppressed for decades. You have the power to transform your kitchen, save money, and defy the planned obsolescence engineered by a greedy industry. This isn't just about cleaning, it's about empowerment, sustainability, and smart living. Don't let your kitchenware gather dust or end up in a landfill. Don't fall for the endless cycle of expensive, specialized, and often ineffective commercial cleaners. Take control. Make the $7 gel. Experience the transformation for yourself. Share this secret with everyone you know. Let's bring Dr. Finch's revolutionary discovery back into the light and show the industry that the truth, once revealed, cannot be suppressed forever. Try it today. You have nothing to lose but the grime, and everything to gain. A sparkling kitchen, a fatter wallet, and the satisfaction of knowing you're part of a movement to reclaim forgotten wisdom. What are you waiting for? Your like new kitchenware awaits.